Hello everyone, welcome to Spirituality on Be Judge Light TV. God bless you. This morning I'll be talking briefly on the mystery of access. Mystery of access. See, let me make you understand that there are two things that guarantee your access to greatness in life. Those two things, I call them: one, your ability, and two, your attitude. One, your ability, and two, your attitude. Now, the Bible says, the gift of a man maketh room for him. That is your ability. That is your skill. That is your talent. Alright? Now, the Bible also says that, seest thou a man diligent in his business, he would sit among kings and not mean men. That is, he would sit among great people. That is, he would sit among the who is who in life. Alright? Now, the gift would make room. Alright? And diligence would make him sit. You know, to sit means to be comfortable. To sit means to be a stakeholder. To sit means to matter. To sit means to be important. If you are not important, you are not allowed to sit. Great people will be willing to have you in their circle. Why? Because of your character, because of your attitude. Alright, so it's not enough to just be skillful, it's not enough to just be talented. You have to accompany that, more importantly, with good attitude, with good character. See, I always say this, that your attitude will take you further than your ability. We've seen great people who are highly talented, highly gifted, but they crash landed on the platform of lacking in good attitude, lacking in positive character. Alright? So it is not enough for you to just be gifted. You cannot be bragging about your gifts and be lacking in good character. You cannot be bragging about your talent and be lacking in positive attitude. Let me tell you, your talent is not what determines your personality. It is your character, it is your attitude. The Bible says, add to faith virtue. Alright? Your value is resident in your virtue, not your vices. What will sustain and what will drive that gift, that your ability, is your attitude. What will determine the duration, the lifespan of your greatness that your ability brought to you is your attitude. So it is not proper, it is not sensible for you to think you have arrived and you lose your attitude. It is not, if as a matter of fact, when you're in the seat of greatness, that is when you should even intentionally build character. You should intentionally build positive attitude, because that is what will sustain you on that seat of greatness. If you actually want to sit among kings, if you actually want to sit among great people, what you need to work on, what you need to acquire, what you need to develop is good character. What you need to develop intentionally is good attitude. Alright? It is your attitude that will sustain what your ability is able to get you. It is your attitude that will make you stay where your ability has gotten you to. So let me tell you, don't ever, because you are highly skilled or talented, lose your attitude. Because wherever your ability has taken you, without your attitude, you will soon be kicked out. Let me say this again. Two things that will guarantee you access to greatness are your ability and your attitude. But remember, your attitude can take you further than your ability. God bless you.